Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Whales feed their babies with milk, and a baby blue whale can consume up to 225 liters of milk every day. Because of this, the calves hold the record for the fastest growth rate in the animal world. They can gain more than 100 kilograms daily. Please continue watching to find out more.
Bonjour means hello in French. Respected viewers, my name is Hugo and I am a vegan humpback whale. As I belong to a migratory species, part of the year my home is around the resplendent overseas collectivity of St. Barthélemy, a popular vacation island located in the eastern Caribbean Sea. The animals and people of St. Barthélemy wish that God's love permeates your life. Welcome to our show entitled The Wonderful World of Whales. We whales are mysterious beings and one of the oldest aquatic mammals in our world. Although we live in the oceans, 15 million years ago, our ancestors lived on land. After years of evolution, we finally adapted to live in the seas. Our legs became paddles, our nostrils shifted to the top of our head, and our tail grew bigger and wider, so we could live in the water. Today we are living almost everywhere in the world's oceans, from the North to the South Pole. We have a lot of human-like features. We breathe air, have a little hair, are warm-blooded, and feed our babies with milk. Whales like to socialize, make friends, and have fun with one another, as well as love to sing and care for their calves. There are two main families, baleen and toothed whales. Baleen whales are generally huge, especially the great blue whale, considered the biggest animal in the world. Let me tell you about some differences between baleen and toothed whales. There are 14 species of baleen whales, including rorquals, humpbacks, right whales, and gray whales. There are 76 different species of toothed whales, including sperm whales. The largest toothed whale, beaked whales, dolphins, porpoises, belugas, and narwhals. Instead of having teeth like the toothed whales, baleen whales have a filter feeding system made of a baleen plate that looks like rows of vertical blinds. They have 2 blowholes, while the toothed whales have only one. Toothed whales generally live in large groups, known as pods, while baleen whales usually live in small numbers or alone. Because there is a limited visibility in the deep sea, we baleen whales developed the skill to navigate by making low-frequency calls that travel long distances to others. Through making clicks and pops, toothed whales use echolocation to help them see underwater. Toothed whales are very intelligent and can teach as well as learn from one another. The gentle giant, known as a blue whale, holds many world records. They can reach lengths of over 30 meters and weigh around 145,000 kilograms, equal to 25 African elephants. Their heart is the biggest in the world. We whales feed our babies with milk, and the baby blue whale can consume up to 225 liters of milk every day. Because of this, the calves hold the record for the fastest growth rate in the animal world. They can gain more than 100 kilograms daily. Adulthood is reached in 5 to 15 years, and this species lives up to 80 years. Humpback whales live in all the world's oceans. We have 270 to 400 baleen plates. Adult humpbacks can reach around 17 meters in length and weigh up to 40,000 kilograms. Males can create a complex song to attract mates, which can last 10 to 20 minutes. The biggest of the toothed whale family are my cousins, the sperm whales. They are known for having the largest brain in the world. It can be up to around 8,000 cubic centimeters in volume and weighs about 9 kilograms. That's 6 times heavier than the human brain. The measure of a sperm whale's head is about 1/3 of his or her body length, and the spermaceti echolocation organ takes up most of the head space. This unique organ helps sperm whales navigate and see under the sea. Wow, that's pretty cool. The beaked whale is known for their diving skill. The Cuvier's beaked whale holds a world record as the deepest diver. A remarkable feat observed by scientists was a dive by such a whale to the depth of 2,992 meters, during which the cetacean held their breath for 137.5 minutes. By contrast, the average whale goes for about 60 minutes before needing air again. What an incredible accomplishment! Let's quickly pause now for a constructive message. When we return, we will explore more facts about whales, so please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to our program, The Wonderful World of Whales. Beluga whales, the only white-colored whales that also known as white whales, live in the Arctic Ocean. They live in migrating pods. They don't have dorsal fins, which makes it easier for them to move under the ice. Beluga whales have a thick layer of fat or blubber wrapped around their bodies to reduce heat loss. These cetaceans use echolocation to see and communicate under the sea. They can produce a range of different sounds, including whistles and squeals, which has earned them another name, sea canaries. Another talent they have is being able to swim backward. Like belugas, narwhal whales also live in the Arctic seas. They are called the unicorn of the ocean. Male narwhals have two teeth that grow and extend to form a spiral tusk that can be up to 3 meters long. Only about 15% of females will have one. Scientists have different views on the function of the tusk. One theory is that it can sense the environment around the whale by helping determine the ocean's temperature or salinity level. Narwhals don't have vocal cords, but by using the special structure of their head and nasal passages, they can produce various sounds. Now, let's shift gears to talk about something both you and I are very concerned about: the rapid heating of our planet. More and more studies prove that whales are essential to the marine ecosphere and help maintain our Earth's health. Our waste is rich in nutrients such as nitrogen and iron, which is very important in the ocean ecosystem. We usually feed in the deep part of the ocean, and when we surface, we bring the nutrients up from the bottom. When we release our waste into the seas, it floats, becoming food for other microorganisms like phytoplankton. These microscopic marine algae help to boost the growth of fish and other sea organisms, thus keeping thousands of species alive in the ocean. Also, like a gigantic swimming tree, we can absorb carbon dioxide. One individual great whale, or one of 13 whale species that are very large, can absorb 29,937 kilograms of CO2 throughout their lifetime, according to an article in the December 2019 issue of the International Monetary Fund's Finance and Development magazine. In comparison, a tree can only absorb 22 kilograms of CO2 each year. We help to mitigate climate change by boosting the production of phytoplankton that absorb 40% of the CO2 in the air and release 50% of the oxygen found in our atmosphere. We are some of the most intelligent and compassionate inhabitants of the ocean. At a climate change conference held in Washington, D.C., USA on November 8, 2009, Supreme Master Jinghai touched on this truth.
And then there are other animals we don't see as often, yet with a heavenly role that is just as vital, like the whales and the seals that populate the vast ocean covering 70% of our Earth, who bless us tremendously by their powerful and love-filled presence. Many of the boat people have been rescued by whales from the stormy sea or from a capsized boat. The whales rescue them in number, but sadly they are still seen by some humans as seal fur or whale meat. But these two animals are some of the many animals who literally radiate love to balance our planet. As we being deluded more and more into the killing of the animals and destroying the environment, the atmosphere of our planet also being depleted of love and happiness. Therefore, these animals, they were born here in order to balance it, to help us to fill in the void of love that we lost through our inconsiderate actions. So these animals, they are really our friends, they are our benefactor, but many of us kill them. If we can contact some of the best animal communicators, they would tell you that whales are the greatest love. They house the greatest love of the divine for our planet. It is through meditation, and I have been informed like that. So, if we kill these beings, we really killing ourselves. We take out the balance that greatly needed at this time, especially at this time in our dire situation. Now, if we let them live, then they will be able to bring back to earth the powerful, unconditional love, like that of the mother for her child, and they do their noble mission knowingly. They knowingly do it.
Well, that's about all the time we have today, and I hope you now have a better understanding of whales. Next time you are out on the open seas, remember that the marine animals love you and humanity very much. Blissful viewers, thank you for joining us today for our show. Coming up next is the re-air of Whoever Repents Will Go to Heaven, Part 2 of 2, on Between Master and Disciples, which took place on April 29, 2020, right after Noteworthy News. May all earthlings thrive in the peace and joy of God's love.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/AW.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/AW.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/AW.
Chương trình của chúng tôi cung ứng nhiều ngôn ngữ. Xin xem suprememastertv.com/schedule và suprememastertv.com/AW.